police, they're just shouting, move back.
Move back.
Demilitarized enforcement.
Move back. Move back. Move back. Move back.
They have a right to assemble. Do not hurt the young people.
Please.
Get out of the
We're out of the street, but where do we go? Where do we go?
We were trying to, we were there, they told them to move, and we were told that we could peacefully assemble here, and we did. And now they're here, and Officer Windling is still being aggressive. They're not bothering anyone. Can they stand here? They have a right. We were told that under the rules of engagement that they could peacefully assemble. They are here. They are here. Okay, we have a right to peacefully assemble.
This is breaking the law.
But the street is blocked off, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
My name is Katrina Redmond, and I'm very disturbed with the police presence out here. People were peacefully protesting. People got maced and tear gas. This is ridiculous. Like, look at all these officers for what reason?
Black people was gonna calm us down.
This is ridiculous to me. And this is unfortunately what my city has turned into.
Can you talk about this, the grand jury decision not to indict Officer Wilson?
Obviously, that's a problem. It's a reason that everybody has a problem with the fact that Officer Wilson was not indicted. I mean, he killed an unarmed black teenager. There's no excuse for that. I mean, it was a man that was killed, and it's somebody that walked away from it. And this is the reason that we all out here, because nobody gets answers. Because nobody has had an answer since this has all happened. That's a problem for us. And we want answers, essentially. Because it seems like the only way you can get away with murder is if you got a badge, which is unfortunate.
What will you be doing beyond tonight?
Oh, I'm going to continue to follow up and protest and make sure our voices are heard. Just because, you know, he wasn't indicted doesn't mean that the people of Ferguson or Florissant or Hazelwood or the surrounding areas are going to rest. Like, if we have to come out here every single night and protest and make it be known that this is a problem for our city with the black community, we will. Like, I have no problem coming out here every single night to protest.
How do you think things could change where you'd feel some hope?
I mean, really, I feel like all they had to do was indict him and things could have been peaceful. Things have been peaceful up to the point where they said that they don't care and he didn't do anything wrong. So all they have to do was admit that they were wrong and right there by arresting him, and things will calm down at least a little bit until they try to tell us he's innocent again.
At the end of the day, black lives don't matter to them. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, black lives don't matter to these cops, man. At the end of the day. We be locked up more than everybody in this our own community. You know what I'm saying? Get charged real quick, everything. We getting false things put on us and everything, man. These cops is grimy, man. Everybody on this police force need to get fired. Including the captains, all the way down to whoever. Everybody got to get fired, man. Rubber bullets onto women and children. Peaceful protest. No, they don't care about no black lives. They know that. Come on now. Black lives don't matter. Let's be 100. Black lives don't matter.
That's the truth.
Black lives don't matter. I ain't never heard of sugarcoat nothing, man. Black lives don't matter, y'all.
Nobody but black people, so we gonna show y'all how we feel. Yeah. And that's what it is.
Come on, it is what it is. Truck down the street, left there for 4 hours. Trash get picked up quicker than that. Come on now. Come on now. That's disrespectful. That's disrespect.
And you say, what he say? We gonna shake the heavens. We gonna shake the heavens.
We gonna shake the heavens. If we don't get it, shut it down.
Disrespectful from the jump.
Yeah.
Are you going to be were you at protesting from August 9th?
Oh, of course. I straight seen people get shot with rubber bullets. I just didn't get shot. You feel me? I'm blessed.
We've been tear gassed.
Been all that. Black lives don't matter to these
and everything. We've been chased.
Come on.
People have been beaten. That's what happened the first day. That's how the rioting started the first day. A little boy got bit by a dog, and it just cracked off since then.
On citizens. They firing onto their own citizens. Matter of fact, they firing onto their so-called citizens. That's how they look at us. They so-called citizens.
Look how they look. $400,000. $400,000 for Darren Wilson. For what? What is he gonna do with $400,000 now? He just got a paycheck for killing somebody. That's a nice paycheck. For killing somebody.
They gave a medal for killing a kid.
Yeah, for killing the kid.
Do you think it's possible the federal government will bring civil rights charges against him?
No, it's like, ain't it like 100-something days, y'all?
I'm Reverend Waltrina Middleton with the United Church of Christ National Youth Office. And I'm here to keep the peace, but also mostly to support and stand with these young people who have a right to peacefully assemble and to express themselves. And I feel like they have a right, it's a natural reaction to be angry and to be heard in response to such suffering and pain. And for so long, they've been told to be quiet, to be silent, and just to conform, and now they have an opportunity to express themselves. And for many of us, we're not used to hearing these young people articulate themselves in this way, but this is their street, this is their home, they have a right to be here, and they have a right to say, you know what, one of our brothers was murdered and killed, and we are responding to that pain. And I think sometimes in this society we're not used, especially to hearing young people of color speak so firmly and strongly about their rights.
What's your response to the grand jury decision not to indict Officer Wilson?
I'm hurt by it. I wonder myself, I'm looking forward to seeing what evidence was presented to them, to see if they had an opportunity to make a fair and balanced decision. It's hard to really say because we don't know what was put before them, but I do think that it's important that we take a look at this system and see if it's actually working. Is justice having an opportunity to prevail? Is democracy actually taking place? Because when you have a young person who dies, and you know, with all the evidence that we've been presented to show that he was unarmed and not a danger or a threat, why is it that they chose not to take this case to trial or to have an indictment? It's troubling to know that what message is being sent out here to these young people is that their lives don't matter. They have the position of, I have nothing to lose because I could just die on the street walking home. So.
Can you describe the police to me who are out here tonight?
I do feel as if that the demeanor is quite aggressive. I think that we were told that the young people have a right to peacefully assemble. We were told that they have a right to come here and express themselves, and everything that they were promised is being denied. Everything that they've asked them to do, they've complied. They said to move back, they moved back. They said move to the sidewalk, they moved to the sidewalk. And basically they're trying to push them out and once again silence them. And when you come to young people who are not armed, just dressed in their winter clothes with militarized weapons and tear gas and all of this gear and guns and whatnot, it's intimidating, it's aggressive. And how do you expect people to respond, especially after an announcement like that?
As we walk back behind the police cars and the riot police, there are several buses that say Missouri Department of Corrections waiting to be filled.
My name is Zachariah Williams. I'm 19. We're standing in front of the corner coffee house, and it's broken into, as you can see, glass everywhere. They did damage to everything. They broke in the beauty supply, they broke in the urns, they broke in the T-Mobiles, they burned down the Walgreens, the fish place on the corner, they burned down the Little Caesars.
And who's
they broke into the bank. Police in that bank, because they broke into that one too.
And who's they?
Just people that's out here riding.
How do you feel about the grand jury decision not to indict Officer Wilson?
That's sad to see.
Messed up, for real.
That's sad to see. Like, they family going through that, and they not showing no type of mercy. They try to charge him with 5 charges, and they ain't indict him with neither one of them.
Why do you think that is?
People protect their own.
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth. People will protect their own.
Have you ever been bothered by the police?
Yes.
Have you ever been arrested?
Yes.
And what happened then?
Well, one time I got arrested. I got punched in my mouth. And once Officer Dwight, Sergeant Dwight. Yeah. And,
were you able to bring charges against him?
No.
So we're standing in front of Taco Bell. The window's been smashed. We're right in front of AutoZone. It looks like it's about to blow with the flames coming out on top of it. Across the street is the tire shop, Auto Tire, and a bunch of young people are going in there. They've smashed the windows. A lot of cars going by, a lot of smoke here. This very much feels like ground zero. And people, young people, are saying they don't care about us. This is West Florissant, ground zero for the protests. This is Ferguson, Missouri.
I've been I'm from St. Louis. I've been all over there. I just came from where they just announced the verdict at, and they shot tear gas, and they're everything on fire. And this is not what our youngsters were supposed to represent, because this is a new era civil rights movement. I didn't expect it out of them, but I can't blame them for it. Civil disobedience, because ain't nobody took. It's just reckless property. And then all of them been knowing, and they've been over here. So to keep it technical, I'm 43 years of age. All of these over here, they already got their insurance, and they had 3 months to prepare for this. So they're not losing out on anything. They probably relocate, but as far as the money value or the monetary value, everything is still gonna be the same.